was really great to see the smiles on the kids' faces. That was really special. Lucia's diagnosis came to be around the time that she was about 15, 16 months old. She had been hitting her regular baby milestones, just super happy, healthy baby. But then we had a meeting with her daycare, and they let us know that they were concerned about her wobbly gait. They thought, she might have low muscle tone, or, she might just need a little bit of extra therapy. Check it out with her doctor. And so we did. And once our doctor heard our concerns and watched her walk up and down the hallway, that's when she realized, I think you guys better go see a pediatric neurologist.
I don't know if I've lined it up with those stages of guilt you hear about, but it's just like a denial of it initially, just like there has to be something else.
We didn't think we were going to have another child. She had kind of kept asking and asking for a sibling. She would say something like, I'd like a sister. And then we'd say, well, you can't control that. What if you get a brother? And then she would come back with, oh, that would be okay.
Is that fun?
So it took us a while until, he started walking. And after a few months of him walking, we just recognized all the same pattern.
I was really trying to search for like a way to find like an end result that we're searching for, which is like this perfect thing, like life where you don't have these worries. But like, I don't think that really happens necessarily. So you just kind of have to like embrace it.
Lucia, what grade are you in?
6.
She's just like so sweet, very like caring. I think really thinks a lot about the people around her. Yeah, she's just a very, very loving person, really sweet.
What grade are you in, Cruz?
Still kindergarten.
And Cruz brings like a lot of light and joy around him. Like his laugh is just like contagious, like everybody, like when they hear it, they're just like, that is the best laugh I've ever heard in my life. Although we have a lot of hard things to deal with, like everybody does, and we have some that are pretty obvious, but we just have like this group of people in our community that are really generous and like really go out of their way. Then to be nominated, like, wow, that's, not surprised because we have such an amazing, like thoughtful group around us all the time, and they just always kind of look out for us.
Being in conversation with the kids, we knew Cruz especially really was into helicopters, and both kids love dogs. So we got really excited about that.
Yep. The pilot has a red SOS button on their front panel. They'll press that in case of an emergency.
I think they really got a real kick out of being in the helicopter and putting on the headsets, and it was the real deal. They were a little bit nervous at first, after the excitement of like, yeah, we're going to go on a helicopter ride, and that it was like, oh, we're going to go on a helicopter ride. But right away, as we got into it, I could see that they were just really excited, and I don't think they were totally nervous. Like Cruz was holding my hand, I remember, during the helicopter ride, but then he was just kind of in awe.
So everyone can try every position if they'd like.
How are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing well.
How was the flight up?
Amazing.
Yeah, pretty fun. Beautiful. All right, well, we're gonna slowly get dogs hooked up, but first I'm gonna do a quick safety speech about the sled. There are 4 spots on this, so I have someone who can sit up front, someone who can sit right in front of me. I'll be right here driving the sled. I'm gonna be controlling the direction, the speed of the dogs, as well as kind of which way we're shifting.
You want to sit back here with me?
You can definitely sit back with your dad, or anywhere really.
Yeah, Cruz and I could sit up front at first if you want.
Up front? Nice.
Okay. Perfect.
Cool.
That's definitely the best view.
One of my favorite moments from the day was when we were done with the sled ride. They let us meet and pet some of the dogs, the dog team.
Pagos doesn't like his makeup as much as we like putting it on
Really?
him. So he tries to promptly rub it off.
Yeah. It's okay.
And then after that, we got to see the puppies. They had some some husky puppies, and they let us hold them and everything. And that was just so adorable. And it was really great to see the smiles on the kids' faces. That was really special.
What was the best part though? Or the
Being the little puppy.
Okay.
Helicopter.
Was the helicopter scary to you guys?
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah.
No.
Did you guys ever feel like motion sick on the helicopter? or anything?
No.
No? Not at all?
But you.
I did. Yeah, I did. They both had a great time and a new experience. And like anytime we get to go out as a family and do something brand new, any vacation or anything like that, or anything special, it's just the time that we get to spend together and experience something new together as a family and just have those sort of memories.
I think years from now, looking back on these pictures and the film, I think there's definitely going to be a sense of nostalgia and happiness because it was just a really happy moment. But also a little bit of, sadness, to be honest, because of the progression of the disease. There's going to come a time when even Cruz's mobility is going to be so compromised. With Lucia, looking back on old pictures and things like that, it's a weird mix of happiness to see that, nostalgia, but then also a little bit of that sadness of how she used to, walk and run around.
The priorities for our kids and us is just people at this point now. It's just kind of like have as much joy as you can out of life, Really, in a lot of ways, we really can't complain. Like we have a pretty wonderful life and everybody has something to deal with. And I think it's like you're not really gonna change back to a person that hadn't gone through that. And you don't really want to.
I'd say for someone that is just getting the diagnosis, focus on things that you can control more, because the things that you can't control can bog you down. Focus on giving the kids the best life that you can so that there's no regrets.
What is the future hope?
That's hard to say. I hope it holds a bunch more of like just joy and happiness together enjoying each other's time while we can for as long as that is.
I want a dog like you.
It's gonna get bigger.